the steps of doom.
Oh, thank you,
Hello,
guys.
everybody.
Hello, everyone. Leaving I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here 2022 is Charlene.
Get your things together, Charlene. Say your goodbyes, and we'll see you across the bridges in a couple of minutes.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye. I'm very sad to see Charlene leave. You know, she's like my big sis. Love Charlene, man.
I really did not see that coming. I'm going to miss her a lot. I've lost my buddy. I'm sad.
I love you, Charlene.
Really lost a friend from me. Saying goodbye to Charlene was so sad.
See you guys.
She's taught me so much in camp, cooking-wise. I've had the greatest chats with her. She's just a lovely person.
She's been great. She will be missed, especially around the campfire and cooking.
1 down, 10 to go.
Yeah.
When Charlene left, it meant that we had a position open up for the camp chef. All rise for my right honourable friend, Mike Drop Tyndall.
Yeah, that's a happy camp. Please, we all be seated, please. Now, my first thought is Matt. So, they've done his a 2-minute job. I thought 3 tasks is easier. No problem.
Matt knows his way around the kitchen, so yeah, Mike and I were both like, yeah, Matt's got to do it.
And I'll
Wash your hands after?
Yeah, would you please make sure you do that? Wash your hands before you do the cooking. None of this bird poo shit.
I love it here, and for me, the goal was to not be eliminated first.
I would imagine for part of what you wanted to achieve by coming in here, this morning you should take us some kind of virtual hug of...
Yes, thanks. Oh, come here, man.
Literally, it's a...
I was having a moment yesterday, and I'm so sorry. I wasn't sure if you were even joking or not, so don't worry. Stop. Yeah, good. Yeah. I was freaking out. So it was like that.
No, I got it. But for you, public have voted. Who do you want to save? You were not the last one.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that feels like progress.
Tomorrow we could be.
Oh, that's fine.
But it is fine.
Ooh, they're all feeling it now. The vote-offs have started on.
Oh, it's completely changed.
Yeah, it has.
None of them wanted to be the first out.
Well, it must be horrible being first out. I actually spoke to Charlene about it yesterday.
Oh, did you? What did she say?
Well, to be honest, I could hardly hear her. The hot tub was on full blast and she had a mouthful of lobster.
Oh, the poor woman. I hope she's okay. Back to camp now. And after Charlene left, Babatunde did a brand new bit of stand-up.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, he had to stand up and tell them they were all due in the next trial.
I wouldn't open with it.
Nah.
All of you will be taking part in today's trial, Partners in Grime.
Oh.
The trial will be a test of how well you know each other.
Oh, wow.
You now have 30 minutes to get yourself into pairs and learn everything you can about each other.
I've got to go with you, because I feel like I know you enough already.
Yeah, what?
I'll go with Thorn.
You and me?
You two should go together. You definitely.
Everyone seemed to really gravitate to who they wanted to be paired up with, so...
Sort of all came naturally,
yeah.
really. Should we go to the RV?
Let's walk. Should we do it? So you? Like kind of born. Yeah, born in Brighton, right?
Grime, what's that going to be? Covered in shit.
Yeah.
You like food, you like good wines, but they have to be at least a year old. You don't drive.
We have this in the bag, Bubba.
Yes, we do.
Don't we?
Yes, we do, Scarlett.
We do.
Julian would have his number 1. Calm Korean was number 1. Everything I Am was number 1. Favourite artist, Bowie. Favourite food, toast.
Yeah.
I am gay. I don't know if you knew that. I hope to break that to you.
Yeah, what?
Gay.
Please ask some of these so we look like we know each other, because we do know each other, and if we get all of them wrong, that would be embarrassing.
My dog bit the Queen's chauffeur well dressed in my dad's wife fronts and a
That's amazing.
I tried to go to the North Pole.
You tried?
Yes.
Failed?
Yes. I got
Sorry to
frostbite
hear
in
that.
my finger.
It's a shame.
I've still got arthritis there.
Oh.
I trained to be a jockey. It's just like the highlights. Frankie Dettori taught me how to ride.
What?
Weaknesses. You feel like girls with a pretty smile.
What is your weakness?
Would they ask us anything about your character, Romeo?
Just Romeo, yeah, I told you a lot of
Yeah.
character.
I feel like I know the stuff, it's just whether I can remember it. It's been a tough day already, obviously, with Charlene leaving, so we want to kind of reward the camp with stars and food.
Let's go then, guys.
Right, let's see how well we know each other then.
I think we are going to make a good team. What do you think?
We're gonna knock it out of the park.
We picked each other because we know each other outside. Fingers crossed, stuff that we know about each other when we talked about is lodged in our brains.
You know what it is. You
Come
know
on.
what we do.
Come on, let's go.
We got
Come on,
this.
We've got this.
Yes.
Hi!
Oh, fancy seeing you.
Come on in.
Come on in.
Matt, how are you doing?
Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
All right.
Christopher?
Declan, Anthony.
Come on over here.
Scarlett. Sean.
Hello.
Mike.
Who's bringing up the rear? Bo George.
Hi.
So, how are you all?
Very good.
Are you excited? Yes. Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Now, in advance of this trial, you put yourself into pairs and you've been learning all about each other. Would you like to know what all of that cramming was in aid of?
Yes, please.
This is Partners in Grime. In this game show, you will compete in your pairs. You'll be asked a question about your partner, and if their response matches yours, you will win a star. Round of applause. Thank you. There are 5 pairs, so 10 stars to be won, and each pair will have 2 chances to win. Now, this is a trial, of course, so there will be a few surprises along the way.
If you want to stop the trial at any time, just call out, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. But that will end the trial for you and your partner, and you will lose the stars that you're playing for. And you don't have to do it at all, but it means you'll all head back to camp empty-handed, and it'll be rice and beans tonight. You're not going to do that, are you?
No.
This side, do you want to play?
Yes! This side, do you want to play?
Yes!
Right.
It's good, isn't it?
You all ready? Let's play Partners in Grime. Here we go with round 1. That's Owen and Jill. Jill, can you put your goggles on, please? And Owen, can you stick the headphones on, please? So you can't hear us at all, Owen, can you?
Well, he's grooving away, so I don't think he is.
Yeah? You haven't heard music for a bit, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, here we
So question 1 is for Jill about Owen. Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, live on a Sunday morning here in Australia. Before the break, all the celebrities were preparing.
Knowing everything about your partner.
We'd be good at this.
We'd be great at
We'd
this.
be great because
We
we
would.
know each other inside out.
Yeah, we do.
I know everything about him. I know he's a Pisces.
Scorpio.
He's got 2 cats.
3
And
dogs.
his middle name's Malcolm.
David.
I know him better than he knows himself. Great team. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Here's the VT. Okay.
Right, here we
so,
go.
question 1 is for Jill about Owen.
Here's a question. How many haircuts does Owen usually have a week?
One.
Okay,
Right.
that's your answer.
That's your
Yeah.
answer.
There's
Okay.
1. Let's find out the correct answer. Owen, how many haircuts do you have a week?
2.
The answer's 2. So no match.
Unlucky. Sorry about that. No, no
1.
star there.
2 a week?
Yeah. Owen,
You've got
back
another
on.
chance.
You've got another chance, Jill. Second question about Owen. What is the full name of Owen's character on Hollyoaks?
Romeo Nightingale.
Okay.
Owen, what is the full name of your character in Hollyoaks?
Romeo Nightingale.
It's a match! That's 1 star in the bag. Jill,
Yeah.
stick your headphones on. So here we have questions to Owen about Jill. What is the name of Jill's coffee shop?
Box to box. Okay, headphones off. What is the name of Jill's coffee shop? The answer
Box
is...
to box.
It's good!
Well done!
Jill and Owen,
Coffee.
you go away with 2 stars!
Well done. Well done, we can move on to the next pairing.
Babatunde and Scarlett. Scarlett, headphones on, please.
Okay, Babatunde, what is Scarlett's favourite dessert?
Not that.
Cheesecake.
I've got an answer there.
Scarlett, what is your favourite dessert?
Banoffee pie.
Not a match!
Never fear, you do have another chance. Scarlett, headphones back on. It's back to Babatunde.
Oh, God.
Babatunde, which women's Super League football club did Scarlett play for when she was younger?
Arsenal.
Okay, that was a quick answer.
Scarlett, which women's Super League football club did you play for when you were younger?
Arsenal.
We've got a match!
Yes,
Well
Baba.
done!
So, Babatunde, headphones.
Let's not move on too quick. Because all of the entertainment is right there.
Scarlett, who is Babatunde's favourite comedian?
Whoa!
Chris Rock.
Okay, Babatunde, headphones off, please. We asked what your all-time favourite comedian was. The answer is
Chris Rock.
we got a match.
John, Babatunde and Scarlett, you've got 2 stars!
That's how you do it.
Next up is Matt and Sean. Headphones on. Yeah, Sean.
Right, Matt, here's the question. Which Disney cartoon character does Sean have a weird crush on?
Bambi.
Right. If it's up there, I'll give him the money myself.
The Rock Show. Sean, which Disney cartoon character do you have a weird crush on?
Oh, Little Mermaid.
That is not a match.
No.
Guess what he said?
Bambi.
What? Why would I? Well, you get a second chance.
You get
another chance.
So, headphones on again.
Pay attention now. Think smart here. What is Sean's dog called?
Mildred Barrett.
Very specific answer.
Sean,
Oh.
what is your dog called?
Mildred Barrett.
Well done.
Well, I thought he was just making that up.
It's a double-barreled dog name. Who has that?
Right, Sean. Questions about Matt.
Okay.
It's on the inside.
On the inside.
Okay, your question about Matt is, what instrument can Matt play?
What is it? He's told me this. Flute. Flute.
Flute.
Is it? No, don't say flute. It's not flute. Just don't say flute. Piano.
Piano.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Oh,
Matt, headphones off.
that took an age.
What instrument can you play?
Did he say the bugle?
No, he didn't.
No.
He said the piano.
What is the bugle?
You're going to take a trumpet.
Oh, for God's sake.
Never mind, you do have another chance. So,
Yes.
Matt, headphones back on, please.
Come on.
Sean, here's your second question. What constituency is Matt the Member of Parliament for?
Suffolk. Matt, what constituency?
We've got a match!
There's a match. Matt,
Well done.
2 stars.
2 stars! Right, let's move on.
So,
And Mike.
Mike. Oh,
Mike!
Sue, here's your question. How many times has Mike broken his nose?
How many?
Mike, how many times have you broken your nose?
Oh, I should know this. 8.
What? She said 2. So we don't have a match.
Okay.
Right, never mind, Sue, you get another chance. Mike, headphones back on, please.
Question is, Sue, during my rugby career, what was he often nicknamed?
Oh, Jesus, why didn't you tell me this, Mike? He didn't tell me the knobber.
Is that your answer? the number?
No, magic, Mike.
Magic.
Okay, let's
Okay, we've got an answer.
Mike,
I'm feeling this isn't going well.
we asked Sue during your rugby career, what were you often nicknamed?
Yeah, well, she would not know that. Magic Mike.
It's a magic
Well done, no 1 star. Well done.
So, Sue, on with the headphones, and it's Mike, your chance to win a star by answering questions about Sue.
I'm not feeling very confident now.
Mike, what is the name of Sue's husband?
Brian.
Okay, Sue.
Headphones off. Sue,
Where are you?
what's the name of your husband?
Brian.
We've got a match. 2 stars for Mike and Sue.
Well done.
2-star Sue. So 8 stars in the bag so far. Finally, we move on to George and Chris Moyles. George, on with the headphones. We'll ask you, Chris, a question about George.
What was Culture Club's first UK number 1?
Do you really want to hurt me?
Okay, quick
Okay.
answer.
George, we asked Chris, what was Culture Club's first UK number 1?
Do you really want to hurt me?
That's a match. Well done.
Very good, that's 1 star in the bag.
Well done, Chris.
Chris, on with your headphones, please. Okay, George.
Oh, God, it's PJ and Duncan.
That's a trial in itself.
Model of which character from the Star Wars films?
It's one of the white ones. What are they called?
No help.
Oh, we got Dalek. Oh, what are those people in Star Wars? Darth Vader.
Okay, we'll take that.
Give him a nudge there, Sue, will you? Tell him to pop his head.
How long did that take? I just had to listen to all their greatest hits.
So, Chris, the question was, in your house, you have a full-size model of what character from Star Wars? The answer is...
Stormtrooper.
He said
Knew that.
Darth Vader. He also
I
said
think-
Dalek.
He said Dalek.
Not a Dalek.
But don't worry, you get a second chance.
Come on, George.
Another go at it. Headphones on for Chris. George, here's your second question. On which radio station does Chris now present the Chris Moyle Show?
Radio X.
Chris,
Yeah?
which radio station do you now present the breakfast show?
Radio X.
And that, by my reckoning, is a full house 10 stars out of 10.
Oh, you'll be eating well tonight. Owen, how does that make you feel?
I am gassed.
Thank you all for playing Partners in Crime. Thanks to all of tonight's contestants. We'll see you next time on Partners in Crime. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Are we eating good tonight, baby?
When we set off this morning, if you'd have told me we were getting 10 stars, I would have ran to the trial.
10 stars for camp.
We got all the stars! We got all the stars! We got all the stars!
Cannot wait to get in the shower and get this off.
Yeah.
It stinks.
Oh, it stinks so bad.
I'm so happy I don't have hair.
I've still got some mealworms with me.
Is there any bubble bath? Yeah! Cockroaches crawling up my legs, towards my genitalia, up my back. They stink. You getting in the pool?
Yeah, you.
Yes. All in all, a disgusting but successful day.
Everybody's covered in all kinds of insects and gunk and stuff like that. But you can see people back. I'm actually buzzing, well done. Everybody's so excited to have a 10-star meal, the perfect. Well, nearly, I could do with a hot shower.
Oh, really? Are you finding this difficult?
Washing.
No, the jungle adventure.
I was, but now, not so much. Why are you doing?
So anything
Okay, for me, there's quite a lot of anxiety in the day. If I don't know what's coming, I do not like it. I get really panicked.
Yeah. Is that always?
Oh God, that's what I pay a woman weekly fee to help me with.
It's good though, like doing forestry.
Yes, it is good. Yes.
Like I always say to any of my mates, like I fully recommend it. Even if you think you sound, like it's so good, bro. Just to sit with someone, then really else just sort your head out and like, figure out what's going on and why it's going on.
Yes.
Something that being in here has really taught me is it's like wear your heart on your sleeve because someone is most likely feeling the same, and that's like something I will take with me forever now. I usually keep my feelings close to my chest, but if you just talk about him, most of the time someone can relate to you.
Oh man, I just had such a horrific experience the last time I did something like this.
Yeah.
And then coming back, this is absolutely wonderful. But it's brought that back.
What's good though, now you've got a second chance to deal with everything.
Yeah.
It's like when you're in a game and like you die and you go back to your first level. Oh shit, but I know how to do these levels.
Very good. He's such a wise young man, and he's really articulate, and I think he's really emotionally intelligent.
Anyone who looks at someone's past and judges them from that, like that's on them. That's their problem.
Yes.
Anyone who's like looking back at my life as a whole path of mistakes and that, the future's going to be full of more mistakes.
Indeed. Very wise young man.
First time I've been called that.
Welcome back, Tom and Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. Remember, nobody is leaving tonight. Shh. They've all got one more day in camp.
Now, down at the creek, Sean, George, Mike and Owen had a fascinating conversation about their first proper jobs. What was your first proper job?
I'll let you know as soon as I get one.
I school at 15, worked in a fruit factory for 3 weeks, packing apples, worked in Tesco's filling the shelves.
Boy George worked in Tesco's. Can you imagine? I'm not stocking the bread. Why should I stock the bread? You can stock the bread. Every little helps. No, it doesn't.
I worked in a hat shop for about 4 years. That was my favourite job because I was allowed to dress up. Then I got fined for being late.
How late?
I was late every day. Every day. I ended up kind of living in squats, being on the dole, and then I sort of looked around me and every single person I know was kind of like doing something with their lives. I was the last person. I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I had a boyfriend who was in a band and we split up and I thought, well, I'm going to start a band just to annoy him. So that's really how Culture Club started.
No way.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, isn't it? Where do you think you'd be gone if it wasn't for Culture?
I might have been a makeup artist or it might have been like fashion. So maybe I would have gone to art school. I've never let education get in my way in terms of doing what I want to do.
Me and education never saw eye to eye at all. Was
You
like
went
really?
to uni though?
Yeah. Well, I say went to in like the loosest term possible. I worked in a pub, worked in a garden centre, and in uni I did loads of club promo, which I liked that because it was just like chatting to people, and then Hollyoaks came straight off the back of that.
Could you imagine him as a holiday rep?
Oh my God.
Sean, George and Mike telling me the jobs there before, how they got where they are, and I was just sat there like a little sponge, honestly.
First job was fish and chip shop on the beach in Brighton. Great job. And free fish and chips for lunch.
That sounds beautiful.
Please. After that, I think I worked at the Odeon. And I loved that. But I would get in trouble because you were meant to kind of, like stand outside the screen and make sure no one comes in, but I would always be inside watching the film.
Yeah, 100%.
So that went. I never quit a job. I always just didn't turn up. I couldn't handle the awkwardness.
That is quick.
That's quitting, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're kind of like, I don't think it's
They have
working.
to sack me.
Yeah.
What about you, Mark? You always played rugby, right?
Yeah, but rugby turned professional in '96, so that was my last sort of start year of school. So at that point, it wasn't a career choice. But, I was working on fish and chip vans at like York Racers, but also doing some stuff with a mate's dad at fitting ventilation at sort of Asda's in York.
Mike Tyndall is a royal. Fixing a bloody ventilator. I mean, what a man.
I was always quite comfortable just lifting and shifting, so...
And I knew I didn't want I know.
Told you it was a fascinating conversation.
I love stuff like that,
It's
though.
good, isn't
I
it?
really love it.
It's really interesting. Love hearing about all the big... What was Mike's big?
His nose. He's broken it 8 times.
That's it, yeah.
And he's also broken 2 ribs, punctured his lung, and lacerated his liver.
There you go. Thank you, Antipedia.
Doesn't really work, does it?
Doesn't
Really?
work.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Right. It's time. Don't know why that worked. Right. It's time for Kev's Deals on Wheels now.
Love it here. This one gave Matt and Owen the chance to complete a pointlessly complicated challenge, then watch Kev throw a delicious treat just straight in the bin.
Well, that's how it's gone so far.
Okay. What is this? A completely blank board. And something's going to be about spinning this wheel.
G'day, celebrities. Your communication skills are about to be tested in my Puzzle Emporium. Each puzzle can only be played by one of you. However, that celebrity will never see what the puzzle is, and instead must rely on the other one to guide them. If you can get one golden ball out of each puzzle before the set timer runs out, you will win those dingo dollars.
Here we go.
Let's have it. We're going to be communicative. No word?
Yeah, that'll do.
See? Look, we're already on 4.
Okay, this is a maze, and the ball has got to get to the middle.
In the first game, what we've got to do is get the ball through a maze.
Pull left, and as soon as you hear a clunk, pull right. Keep going. It's gone too far. Pull right now. Stop. Yeah, good.
The finesse you had with those ropes, just getting that pace right.
Good with my hands.
That's good. Not too... Yes. Pull your left, as you were. No, other way.
Yeah, that's my
That's
right.
it. Apologies, that was my bad.
There should be another word for like someone else's left and right.
Yeah, your left.
Gently does it. Yeah!
Come on. Well, we smashed that game in, I think, record time. And so, yeah, we'll breeze over to. No problem.
Okay, so it's a big grid, a bit like a square version of the other one, and the ball is in your bottom right-hand corner.
I've got a helmet, a lovely little helmet with a magnet on, connected to a magnetic ball, and guide it on the route that you'll guide me through.
3 inches, and now you want to go towards the centre of the board. There's a wooden thing directly underneath.
I look like a right idiot.
Yeah, just keep going. You're doing an inch. You know what 2 inches is like. Yeah, good.
I know my inches. I'm gonna
Keep going. You need half an inch more. You were this far from going over the key bit, and I was just willing it for you to get over whilst you're on tiptoes. Yeah, you got over the hardest bit, and now down, 2 foot down. I knew that when you needed to put in the effort, you'd be able to.
Find it from somewhere. Look at you, my little hype man.
And left now, all the way to the corner. Don't drop it now. Yes.
Done.
Owen's well experienced at this sort of thing.
Helmet and balls are my forte.
Okay, oh my goodness. So this is a load of pins, and it's going to be random what they bounce off.
So in game 3,
I had to take balls out of a dispenser. Okay, I'm going to drop one now.
put them in the top of a sort of rattling box.
Okay, it's bouncing down. It's gone this way. It's gone left. Okay.
Right, when you said this way...
Yeah, you saying that doesn't help, yeah?
and you had to have your mug on a stick at exactly the place that the ball came out, so it would drop in. I'm dropping another one now. It's bouncing. Okay, it's bouncing down. It's come over right over here. Over to the left.
It was hard, you know, because it was so random. You could guide me to a certain point, and the last minute, bosh.
Left. Oh! The pressure was on because we only had a limited number of balls. It's halfway down now. You're in the right place. Go right.
Yes! Come on! Smashed it, mate. I'm feeling of changing my sat-nav to your voice, because the guidance was on point.
There we go, the dingo dollars.
Come on.
Bring it on.
Go see Kev. Big man.
Look at that cheese. Can we have some cheese?
All career.
Okay.
G'day, celebrities. Your campmates Owen and Matt have completed today's challenge. But in order to bring back the prize, you must answer the following question correctly.
The question was, how many romantic relationships has Owen's character in Hollyoaks had? A3, B4, or C5?
I think because he's a good-looking guy, they'll get him with as many girls as possible, won't they, for the show?
No, because apparently he started off as a player in the show and then he settled down. Literally, I'm just guessing 4. It's in the middle.
I'm 48. I have not watched Hollyoaks for 20 years.
Just in the middle, 4.
We are going to go for B4.
Don't cheese us. I believe a lot of the politicians that you see on TV and radio are part of a big boys club. It's career politics. They don't give two shiny shites about making a difference to the people. It's all to do with furthering their career in politics and what they can get out of it. And when I have that mindset and then I meet someone like Matt Hancock, I'm like, my back goes up immediately.
I asked him, what is your motive for being here? Because I said, I don't think you're going to win the public by showing that you're good at trials. I said, what people would rather see is vulnerability.
You know, in his world, he's intelligent, but he's not worldly wise in other ways.
Streetwise. No.
And he's just like...
the same world we live in.
No, he doesn't live in the same world.
Yeah.
I mean, I have really tried to, like, open up, talk, be nice and everything. I always feel there's something that's not quite...
Genuine.
Yeah, genuine. I find it really hard to get past that time when he did that whole thing. And he said it was really emotional, and he says, I've come in here to ask for forgiveness. I actually thought he was being authentic, and I gave him a hug.
Yeah.
And then I want to be nice, I want to be friendly, I want to do all the right things, but I just don't believe I'm getting anything genuine. And how we've managed to try and see him on a human level, there's still times when it hasn't been easy, I think, because ultimately, if you don't agree with what he's done, but we've all come through that, and we've all, you know, we are a team, and he's very much part of the team as well.
I think he's a bit oblivious to some stuff, though.
I don't agree with that at all.
Do you not?
He hears that and could do that. So you can't be a, emotional politician, can you? That man, he doesn't flinch at anything in here. Whether it be a lizard jumping at his face or someone saying something to him.
It's still the Westminster head on his shoulders, I think.
All I choose to do is take people for who they are in here in the jungle, and in here you've just got to, I think it's best to just get through this as one big team. Because it's
Treat for y'all.
How many? Five. It was 5.
Oh, my cousin's name's Romeo.
It was such a tough question, though.
I had a married woman and then my 2 last girlfriends. I feel like we're not very good at these questions at all. Give us an easy one tomorrow, come on.
Anyway, it was cheese.
Cheese?
Oh, just give us the cheese.
I just wanted some cheese.
We are shit at those questions. We are not sleeping until every single one of us has told everyone their life story inside out. I want to know how many boxes you have owned in your life.
Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity.
Broccoli!
Let me out of here. That's us down there.
Broccoli.
Now, as you know, no one is leaving tonight, so we don't need to go down to camp.
Are we not going to go down there and tell them?
Nope. Can't be bothered.
Fair enough. After a near-perfect day where they'd worked as a team and won 10 stars, nothing could possibly go wrong. Could it?
Are we having a what's the time, Mr. Wolf? Who
Go
wants
on,
to
then.
be the
I'm
wolf? We had a good old-fashioned game of what's the time, Mr. Wolf? What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
11 o'clock.
What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Mikey got you out. Doesn't it fit you out?
Oh, that's nice. Everyone's bought into this with the camp getting on, but I can't wait to get off to the point where it's like, what are we, the Brady Bunch?
I don't think I'd rather be the Brady Bunch than there be any conflict.
You hate conflict, don't you?
Very much so. I mean, to be fair, I hate conflict and I don't feel like I've been pushed. And one of the reasons I had my little kind of my meltdown last night was I was afraid that, and it was all in my head, but I was afraid that Scarlett was going to not be able to handle me going, oh, hang on, I forgot the dish. Where's the fork? You know, and the jungle, I think, got to me and I caved in. I could have just gone, fine, we're just, I've got to try and be more honest.
The way to explain it is you're in a place where you don't know anyone at all, and they're not people you would necessarily choose to hang out with. All I can say about myself is I wouldn't choose to be in a large group like this every night, and I just feel I'm at a party I'm not invited to sometimes. That's how I feel. There's a sort of pressure, this is what I honestly feel, there's a pressure not to rock the boat.
Yes.
And when there's a pressure not to rock the boat, I want to push the boat into the bottom of the ocean. No, but because that's what you do. Yeah. That's what creative people do. You go, all right, this is boring. At least, you know, if you feel that way about someone, you can say it without being cruel. You know, you can have a conversation with someone and be controversial and interesting without going, everyone's getting on, let's not spoil it. Because that feels stifling to me.
Yes.
So I feel stifled. When everyone's being so well behaved, to me, it just doesn't feel real.
What's the time, Mrs. Wolf?
Dinner time!
There isn't love there. I don't know these people. I don't love anyone here because I don't know them to love them. I love Chris because I know him, but to pretend we're in a hippie commune and everyone's getting on and don't rock the boat, it's like a bit, it tempts me a little bit.
But everyone has to feign that to a certain extent, I believe, to make it work. Look, they're all playing a game and everyone's getting along. That is nicer than the other option. Look, they're all having a lovely time. I don't know what the hell they're doing. What are you playing?
What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
Bollocks, Mr. Wolf. This is one of the reasons why I love Morrissey. Everyone keeps saying, we're getting on, and that's fine, but it's hard to be totally yourself in this environment anyway. You know, you're with people you don't know. You're only getting a kind of surface experience of who they are. I'm lacking the stimulation I need. And I don't mean that, because I think all of these people are more fun outside here. Sue, I think, will be a scream outside here. Mike is much wilder outside here. I've read stories. People aren't being themselves, and I can see it.
Is that food? Oh, come on!